What's up everyone and welcome to the club. There's 10 more days till Halloween, so in today's video, we're going to be drawing a Minecraft spider. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification because I'm posting new lessons every single day. Let's get started on the left side of our page with the front face of the head. So we start with a straight line. From the top, I'm just going to draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the head. Now from the top, I want to angle up and out towards the left with that same length line. I'm going to go up and then out. Now let's come down the side with that same length line, straight down. Now this line is going to be higher than the one that we have on the right. So now we're going to connect these 2 points with that same angled line. Now we're going to take these 3 corners and draw a straight angled line going up towards the back of the head. So let's start on the top. We're going to go up to right about there. Let's do the same thing in the front. That same length line, and then we'll do the same thing along the bottom. Now let's connect all 3 lines, starting from the top and down to the bottom. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with that same angle line we have in the front. We're going to come back and add more detail to the face, but let's move over to the right and draw on the legs. We're going to start with the leg in the front. So from this corner, we're going to step up. We're going to draw an angled line coming down. Down to right about there. Now from the top, we're going to create a 90-degree angle going out towards the right. Now we're going to follow that same line, going all the way down towards the bottom, and we'll close off the end with a straight line. Let's tuck the second leg in behind. So we're going to start at the top of this line, we're going to go up and out towards the right, and then from the top we're going to draw a straight angled line coming down towards the bottom of the leg. Let's flatten off the bottom of the leg. I'm going to pull this straight up in behind the front leg. Let's add another one along the side of this leg. Come out with an angled line. Now we're going to angle this out a little bit further. Go down towards the bottom. We'll flatten off the bottom of the leg. And again, we're going to pull this up in behind that second leg. Now we're going to add one more. Starting at the top, we're going to go up. And we're going to stretch this out towards the right. Straight angled line, right about there. Flatten off the end. I just want to pull this up, that same angled line. Now let's add some shape to these legs. From the bottom corners, starting on the left, we're going to angle down and in. And on the right side, we're going to come down and in. And then we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now let's go over to the second leg. From this bottom corner, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. And then from the right, we'll draw that same length line. Now let's close off the bottom with that same angled line we have on top. Now we're going to take that bottom corner and draw a straight angled line going up. All the way up in behind the front leg. Now we'll move over and do the same thing. Draw 2 straight lines coming down of equal length. And then we'll close off the bottom with an angled line. I'm going to pull this up in behind that second leg. And then finally, the last leg. Down, close off the bottom with an angled line. Now this is going to go in behind that third leg. Now let's draw in the center of the body. From the top corner of the head, we're going to step down. We're going to draw that same angled line going up and out towards the right, just lined up with the top corner of this back leg. And we'll come straight down. Now from that top corner, we can draw an angled line going towards the back side. All the way back to right about there. Now we can draw that same angled line in behind the head. Now you see a little bit of the body in behind the leg and the head. So from the bottom corner, I'm going to step up, draw an angled line going up in behind the leg. Now let's draw on the front edge of the thorax. From the top corner in the back, we step over towards the left, draw a straight line going up towards the top. Now we're gonna follow that same angled line, coming down, over towards the right, to right about there. I'm gonna pull this straight down in behind the legs. Now similar to what we did with the head, we're gonna take these two corners and draw an angled line going up towards the back of the thorax. Let's start with the top. Up in an angle, and make this a little bit longer. Go to the front and draw that same length line, going all the way to the back. Now we want to connect these 2 points with this same angled line, starting from the top, all the way down towards the front. Now let's take this corner, draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the thorax, to right about there. Now we're going to pull this in behind the legs, taking this same angled line, going all the way back in. Now we're going to see a few legs poking out from the left side. So let's start beside the head. Start with an angled line coming down and out. We're going to flatten off the end with a short line. I'm going to pull this back up in behind the head. Let's add another one. From the leg, we're going to step up and go out. Go up the side of the leg and then pull that back in behind the head. Now we're going to tuck a third one in behind. So halfway along this leg, we're going to go up in an angle and go in behind the head. Now let's add some shape to the legs. Starting from this corner, we're going to go straight across and in. I'm going to pull this up and in behind the head. Let's do the same thing up here. Start with that short line coming in, and we'll go all the way up in behind the head. Now that we finished the character shape, let's go ahead and start adding some detail. We're going to start with the face first. Let's start with the lower fangs. So from the bottom corner on the left, we're going to step in, draw a short line going up. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to step in, draw that same length line. Now we're going to cap off the top, coming down with that same angled line we had at the bottom of the head. And we'll go in on the right side. Now let's pull this straight down towards the bottom of the head. Now from the inside corner, we're going to step all the way up, start with a point. Go to the right side and do the same thing. We're going to step up, draw a point, and we're going to connect those two dots with an angled line. Let's go straight up along the side. And then we'll close off the top with an angled line. Now we're going to split this right down the middle, starting at the top, and straight down towards the bottom. Now let's add a highlight on the top left. Halfway down this line, we're going to angle down and in towards the middle, and then we'll go straight up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Finding the halfway point, angle down and in right towards the middle, and then go straight up. Now let's go to the side of the head. Halfway down the side of this line, draw a short angled line coming down and in. We'll go straight up, and then we'll pull this out towards the side of the head. Let's do the same thing on the right. Halfway down this line, angle up and in, go straight up towards the top of the head, and angle down and out. Now we just want to split this in half with a short angled line. Let's add a small square along the top of the head. In line with the side of the eye, we're going to go all the way up to the top of the head, draw a short line coming down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going all the way up to the top, with a short line. We'll angle down and in, and then we'll go all the way back up towards the top of the head. Let's take this and wrap it around the side of the head. So from this top line, we're going to angle up this time towards the right, go to the bottom, do the same thing, close off the end with a straight line. Now we'll take that center line and angle up towards the right. Now we're going to go in and add some stripes to the legs. Let's start with the left side. So right down here, we're going to draw two angled lines. One along the bottom, step up, draw another line. Let's go to the top leg. Following that same angle that we have at the bottom of the foot. Now let's go to the right. We're going to add two stripes per leg. Draw a straight line across here, step up. Now we're going to leave a large gap and do the same thing along the top of the leg. And we're going to do the same thing to all 3 legs. Now the last thing we want to do is add some random pixels across the body. Let's start with the head first. Starting at the back, we're going to come in, come straight down, and follow that same angle, going all the way over towards the left, and then straight down towards the bottom of the head. Let's add another pixel up at the top. Draw 2 short lines of equal length, and we'll close off the bottom with an angled line. Let's add one to the center of the body. 2 short lines coming down, and close off the bottom. Now with the thorax, I'm going to add one at the top corner. Angle up and in, straight up. Let's add 1 square down here. Start with that straight line, angle up towards the right, and then close off the right side. Now when we move down towards the bottom, start with a straight line going up. We're going to angle up towards the back, and then come straight down. Let's go to the back. Start with an angle line coming in, go up with a straight line. I'm going to add a small pixel here. The short line coming in, go up, and back out towards the back. Now I'll add some pixels along the top of the body. Starting with the head, from this corner we'll step out, angle down and in, and then towards the back. Let's go to the center of the body, so back here, angle in, and then back out. Now let's go to the thorax. From the corner we're going to step over, and across, and we're going to pull this back in towards the front of the thorax. Now let's go to the front edge. I want to follow this same angled line, going over, cross towards the back, and then pull that towards the front edge. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's our Minecraft spider. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.